Today, we've got a question. Should you provide a Black Friday deal or should you be discounting your interior design services? And I think the main thing to start with is interior designers kind of fall into two different, or actually three different ballparks. We are interior designers who provide services. There are interior designers who provide services and products, and then there are interior designers who provide services as well as construction services. So there are three kind of different ways that you would set up your business as an interior designer. And it would make sense, for example, for the Kelly Hoppins, the Kelly Wurslers, the Athena Calderones, the Shay McGee's, the Joanna Gaines, those people who are interior designers who also sell products like furniture, decor, and all of the things that you're seeing on sale right now. These are the people who have stock to sell. And that would make sense to if you have a lot of stock on sale, then it would make it's a reasonable time to get sales through the door and create a discount or a sale to try and sell all of those things. However, if you're an interior designer or who sets up their business in the other two ways, which is as an interior designer who has a service and a construction site, construction offering, or an interior designer who just provides a service, no matter if that's full interior design services or e-design, then you should not be offering discounts. And the reason for that is because firstly, you're being influenced by these other interior designers who do offer sales on products that make sense because they have a different offering, they have a different type of business. And the thing to note is that you're not in retail, you're not selling furniture, you're not in technology or beauty industry, or you don't have decor to clear. And if that is you, then yes, it makes sense if you do that. But if you don't, think about other people in our industry who provide design services. Architects don't provide Black Friday deals. They know their worth. Neither do engineers. Neither do quantity surveyors or construction workers. It doesn't make sense to discount the job that we do every single day because it's not like we've got stock to clear. So, and this can actually harm your business because when I first started, I know this because I was offering discounts on everything. So I was not only cheap to begin with, so I would offer like a whole house design service for an e-design for £250, and I would still offer an upfront discount if they paid all of the fees upfront. So I kept on discounting my discounts. And the reason for that was because I had a lack of confidence that I could sell anything. I felt like I wasn't worthy enough to make that kind of money. I still needed to have the feeling that I needed to prove myself. And I had a lot of imposter syndrome. I thought, well, who do I think I am to be selling my services for people to be paying me money for it? And I think the biggest fear was that I wouldn't get the client. And that was a really realistic fear. And actually, I had a DM just before I started this session, and I will address this next week. I'll come on next week, and actually on Tuesday I'll do another video about what to do if you're losing clients to cheaper designers. So I think this is a really good topic because it's too much to cover today. But I'll come back on Tuesday and talk about that. But once I realized how to actually sell my services, I realized I didn't have to discount and I could sell what I wanted, what my services were, for so much higher fees at 10K, at 40K, at 70K. It didn't matter. As long as you were doing or selling your services in the right way, you didn't have to discount. But it's not only selling it, it's understanding how you communicate what it is that you do. So communication is a huge part of interior design and selling interior design services. Communicating that value, focusing on results and the outcomes that we create, not necessarily on process, but the process you have to understand yourself, and you need to kind of get that across so that people understand how much is actually involved in creating that end result, because that a lot of clients don't understand. They just think it magically appears after 2 weeks because that's what they've seen on HGTV, and they believe that it can be done like that. So well, it can, obviously, if you have a team of 700 and you've got, a huge production team and a huge amount of money behind you, then yes, that can be done that way. But on their small, domestic budget, that's hardly going to happen. So the key thing is knowing your services, how they tie in with your marketing, and obviously what sets you apart from other people. Your USP is really, really key. That niche, that USP, you've got to nail it. We've obviously got YouTube videos and blog posts about this, so check them out on our website. So just to clarify, should you be offering a Black Friday sale? Well, unless you're that type of designer, out of those three. So if you're an interior designer who sells a service, no. If you're an interior designer who sells a service and offers construction services, no. If you're an interior designer who sells services and offers products for sale, like furniture and decor, then possibly it might make sense to offer a discount on Black Friday. But otherwise, no. So I'll come on again on Tuesday. We're going to cover what happens if you're losing clients to cheaper designers. I think that's a good topic, and I'll see you then.